Saturday, March 14, 2026. This is Rick with the Mercedes Diesel Guy channel, and this is a quick video. I have been harvesting parts from the parts car, and today most of us been doing stuff under the hood here. Can't say I've made a lot of progress. I've wasted a bunch of time. But one of the things I wanted to do was satisfy my academic curiosity as to whether or not this engine ever even could run again. When I bought the parts car, I was told that the engine was locked up. And when I got it home, 2.5 years ago, I certainly did put a wrench on the crank and could not get it to budge. I even hooked up a battery, and it would not turn at all. So I just kind of left it there, and I've pulled various parts off this thing for the past couple of years, and like I said, I want to get everything I can off this now and just get rid of it, because it's just taking up too much space here. So I wanted to satisfy my academic curiosity, which I may have said already, to see whether or not this engine even ever could run again. I figured I'd give it a little more of a chance. I pulled out the spark plugs. I did not spray anything into the cylinders, no oil or anything like that. I was thinking maybe if there was some water in the cylinders, it could be locking it up, and I could turn the engine maybe by hand and blow that out. So that was my theory. I pulled all 12 spark plugs out, and I actually ran my scope in there. It's nothing really too interesting, and you just wouldn't see much of anything if I tried to show you. It's not even a good scope. Saw some scratching on some of the cylinder walls. I don't know what a really bad engine looks like. That doesn't seem like it's really bad to me. I thought I saw a little bit of damage on the edge of one of the pistons, but overall, it really didn't seem to look too bad in there to me. So once I checked that out, I got my my breaker bar there on the crank with my I wasn't asking bar, and I actually hung my whole weight on it, and I'm a big guy and could not get this to budge at all. So I mean, yeah, I could, throw something in the cylinders to soak it down and see if that might free it up, but it's really just not worth it. Even if I could get this to turn and run again, it probably would not run well. So yeah, this really is best as a parts car, and even then, I've taken too much off here now for it to even run at all. Yeah, I could put the fuse panel back in. Yeah, I could put a battery in. I'd have to put an alternator back in. I'd have to put all those modules back inside the car. So we're looking at probably, if I could figure it out, maybe a day or two, just if I could even get the engine to spin, another day or two putting things back together just to see if it would run. And it's really not worth my my time and effort. So yeah, I am taking parts off this. Like I said, I got the whole fuse panel. I took the bottom part of the fuse box out for better access to the spark plugs on this side, and it took forever to get out. Do not recommend. Before I junk it, I'm probably gonna save a bunch of this wiring. Like I want the engine wiring harness, which it's uncut at this point. If I can free it up, that'll be a nice thing to have. I don't know about the rest of the wiring harness, how easy it would be to get that out. I might just cut that at the firewall, the rest of that. So I've got connectors and wires here. I might just end up using the wires for other repairs, because wiring is not cheap. Not when you need a lot of it anyway. So yeah, just taking stuff off this now. So this is Rick with the Mercedes Diesel Guy channel. This isn't really informative. This is really just kind of a glimpse into what I'm dealing with this parts car while I still have it. So thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe, and I'll post more for you soon.